Okay, cool. Hey, everyone, and welcome to the Voices of the South Pacific. I need to mute that. I have the Facebook Live page up to update folks with the hyperlinks that I have today. But yeah, hello from the North Pole as we are doing our monthly COVID updates. But this is the triple threat we're going to go over today: COVID, flu and RSV and how to keep the community safe. So let me share a screen real quick and give the team the current updates on what King County Public Health is disseminating out to community. So next slide. Yeah, with the holidays coming around, it is recommended by our health officers that everyone should masks when appropriate, as folks are, living in this new normal of gathering, eating food, talking with folks. If you're, especially if you're at office or holiday parties or places of worship, public transportations, if people are traveling in public spaces, they do recommend that you wear a mask and you try to keep yourself and neighbors safe. And if you're sick and unable to separate from others, try to, lean on your neighbors to help you pick up groceries, to help you out with other holiday things. And when you can, just try to be safe and practice those safety protocols. And when able, use an N95 mask or one of those really high quality fit masks. I know it's going to be kind of tough to do because folks really want to get out there and live their best life. For example, we had a great holiday party with our community navigators last night, and I don't think any of us wore a mask, but we were just grateful to be in space together as community, sharing a meal and having a good time. Relative to the triple threat that I mentioned, the COVID, the flu, and RSV, public health is worried about, a few things. Hospitals or emergency rooms, especially at like Children's Hospital, are getting full. So I believe this Friday is the last day before winter break. So kids are going to be back at home doing their vacation and doing their Christmas thing. So yeah, so really continue to be safe. Some questions that we've had are, what do symptoms look like for people who have RSV and who's most at risk? So symptoms are runny nose, decreased appetite, coughing, and fever. So what they do know is very young infants with RSV happen to be the most vulnerable. But if your child is having difficult breathing, drinking enough fluids, or experiencing worse symptoms, you should call the doctor or go into the ER. But yeah, and then flu and COVID symptoms are similar. The only way you can really find out is by getting tested. So I know folks do have access to home test kits. I believe our Voices of the South Pacific has test kits for our viewers tuning in. You can get test kits from either Netta or Auntie Sylvia, and they can provide some of that for you. So yeah, the big recommendation is, be safe. Again, we're operating in our new normal, this post-pandemic. I mean, the pandemic's not over. It's just I don't think they'll lock us down like they did in the past, or have these vaccination and verification requirements. However, that could change. So don't quote me on that. Um, and next is I'll put again, I'll put these hyperlinks in the Facebook chat. But to help reduce the spread of COVID-19, we really want to improve indoor air quality both this fall and this winter. So there are resources available, I believe, through environmental health, an arm of public health that is getting those air filtration systems out to community. So I will drop the link into the chat box, and you can be on the lookout for that. And then also we have a note from our Washington Department of Health, so big DOH, respiratory illness warning signs. Again, this is just kind of reiterating if folks in your household are having trouble breathing, they pass out when they breathe, or their lips or their face turns bluish when they're not coughing. This might be life threatening. So what we'll do is we'll post this emergency warning signs of respiratory illness that is spreading throughout the community. And again, I think one of the big iteration is be safe, protect yourself. If you feel like your kids are sick and you're supposed to go to a holiday party, maybe skip that holiday party, send them a card. So, I mean, the idea is really to be safe because I believe this time last year, Omicron really affected the communities a lot. So, public health is really just trying to stay on top of it, stay ahead of the game, not trying to be party poopers and telling folks not to go to these events, but just really be mindful of how your kids are feeling, be mindful of how you are feeling, and stay safe when you can. Also, there's an update on the bivalent COVID booster authorizes for ages 6 months and over. The Auburn and Eastgate vaccination sites will be starting offering this booster shot Friday, December 16th. So if you are able to get your booster, I believe for some folks this might be the third or fourth shot. Yeah, please do so. Again, that extra layer of protection will again strengthen your immunity system and protect your neighbors. Oh, this other update is about fish consumption. So I know a lot of islanders eat fish, but let me pull up my notes about this one. Where did you go? Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Let me just flash this over here. Yeah, so there is PFSO, and again, I will throw this link into the Voice of the South Pacific chat box on this one, so you can look up on it. But the perfluorooctane sulfate has been found in several fish species in Lake Washington, Lake Sammamish, and Lake Meridian. It comes from a chemical called PFAS, and these chemicals are sometimes called forever chemicals. It has been found since the late 1940s and has phased out in 2002 due to health concerns. But they're just really asking community to watch your fish eating consumption, especially if you're getting your source of fish from Lake Washington, Lake Sammamish, or Lake Meridian. Increased exposures of this PFO can cause testicular cancer, thyroid disease, high blood pressure, or problem with your pregnancy or other reproductive issues. As I mentioned, I will throw this link into the chat, and our Public Health Department of Health really wanted to get this warning out to community to just kind of be aware of. I'm going to push this one over real quick. And then these were the targeted areas that they had saw this increase of these PFOS and PFAS within those fishes. So if you are consuming fish products from those lakes, do it in moderation or don't do it at all, or be aware that you are at risk for high exposure in these two chemicals that they had identified. Yeah, with that, I mean, that is our updates for the month. We are coming on now, really just every 6 weeks, trying to give the most relevant and the most recent COVID updates. We know with COVID fatigue, people really don't want to talk about COVID as much. But starting in January, we will continue our Community Islander conversations. We've been having a really good time with it. With the Samoan community, we're still going to take a deeper dive into mental health. We actually have a four-part series coming in mid-January to early February with two mental health specialists, Samoan women, Scarlett Ekramona and Sala Afilava. They both have their own private practices here in Washington, and we are going to take a kind of a deeper dive from a non-biblical perspective of how to deal with mental health. I mean, the biblical part was cool that I did with a bunch of the Samoan elders and the ministers, but we're just trying to look at this from another perspective and purview. We also have our lend a hand food insecurity team will continue to come on and bring their resources. Oh, fun fact, they do have a 2-day event this weekend at Auburn Outlet Mall. I'll throw that flyer into the chat box as well. They'll be there from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., I believe, both days, handing out PPEs, doing a cultural fashion show. Um, they'll be selling holiday things if folks still need some holiday gift ideas. And we also have the Marshallese community that is continuing to talk about their core issues. I believe their last talk, they talked about I-94, tuberculosis, amongst other community issues that the Marshallese are dealing with. And then we had the Tongan community led by Netta and Sella, who was talking about the rise in youth violence, along with Pastor Ofalangi, and how young people can be more self-aware of their community and what's around them, and other viable options. And then finally, we had the Fijian community with Taniela really trying to explore and take a deeper dive into abuse and how to identify it and how to report it. So, yeah, it's exciting because we have increased our contract with Voices of South Pacific. Initially, it was just for a year, but we have extended it until the end of May 2023 and hope to continue this relationship between King County Public Health and Voices of the South Pacific, really pushing out and talking about our community concerns and our community needs. So with that, I'll pass it back to Sylvia, um, and I'll look on the website to see if there's any questions. But I'm pretty sure everybody's watching the Seahawks get murdered by the Niners right now.
Thank you so much, Silly. As the Silly Kalepo, we do greatly appreciate, all the dedication and the hard work that you have done. Ko toko ni whoki ni project manager ai ko puleia ki he tataki ko ne mangahi polo kalama ki toko ni i ai ngahi ta whaaki ko ia o ku ne we sia lahi pa mo fia ma ko ia ai ka kai community tau te fito ki ka kai pasiki a ne fia fi whoki na lava lelei I you can see the picture, like from the community navigators. Naka ngata pe not just the Pacific Islanders community navigators, but we also join with the Asian, like the Filipino rep, and also the Vietnamese. Um, and the best thing, we also join with the Iraq rep in Afghanistan. Is you can name silly their name, the one from Iraq and Afghanistan. I just wanted to do a shout out. That was very nice, that they joined us. Rita and Mohammed. As you can see the picture, this is supervisor for community navigator. It's Lupe Talamoni. And the next one is Vicky. And no, I'm sorry, it's not Vicky. What's her name again? Lena. Thank you, Neta. Lena, that she's from Afghanistan. And the next one, she's also Filipino, but she also speaks Samoan. Her name is Vicky. Um, and the one in the middle, from the Voice of South Pacific, Sylvia Aho. And the next one is Pastor Luma Fiaki. And the last one, Neta, if you can name that. Gina. Which country? Uh, Silly, which country that Luma, Rina come from?
She's from Puerto Rico.
Okay, yeah. Uh, Rina is from Puerto Rico, and that was just like a very high diverse, diverse culture and also diverse, a very excited group, like to celebrate the holidays, and anything that they were sharing, it was just like to serve the community and make a difference, Um, that was the happiest part. Well, happy holiday, everyone, and we'll let Celie continue on. Now, as you can see this picture, this is Neta Tuatabealava. She's our radio technician every week. And the other one is also Vicky. And she read out, what are the title and what are the purpose, of putting together the community navigator, to serve the community abroad. And the other one, I'm sorry, Neta, Emma. Emma, which country is Emma from? The Latin community. Emma is from the Latino community. She speaks Spanish and also she speaks French. Ko tō tahin ko Emma, ko ne whawhonga i mai ia ai French and also the Latino. O tō rea wha Spanish, pa tō rea wha French ko tahi ngai lea la lai tā ko ia i mamani. Ka e whawhiawhia whaki e mau kau whataha ko ia ane e whiawhi. Kono mō mea mai pe ki ngahi ata. Mō kātaki peo lava share atu. Ko e tau kau whikau aki, kau whataha, ko e langa haki ai pe ai. Pea mō tau tonga, mō ngai mea te tau lava whilanga aki ai anga o i whanonga. Kono mō whisa mai pe ki he tau 12 men, o kulo tonga lele whaku mai tau koi a Seahawks e tai mini pea mo 49ers. Ka ko iau tau te pe mā te tau ko tui pe mā ko tau moe misi a dream te tau beat he Seahawks, the 49ers. Thank you so much, Sili Kalepo. Thank you so much. Not enough word to express our gratitude, for all the great work that you have done to serve our Pacific Islanders community. Thank you. This is the art of love.
Yeah, for sure. Um, also, I just want to share this real quick. I did drop all the links onto the Facebook page for those folks who are interested in those. Share screen number 2. But again, as I mentioned, tomorrow or Saturday, I should say, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sunday 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're doing that Arts of Love holiday extravaganza. They have over 50 brand partners and vendors who are going to be there. Massive Christmas giveaways, raffles, silent auctions, Christmas caroling, live concert performances, worldwide cultural exhibit, multicultural fashion show, demoing, and more. It should be fun. I'll be down there with our community navigators. Yeah, so hopefully we'll post this onto the page as well and see a lot of you out there. Yeah, with that, I just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. I don't know when the next show will be on. We may be taking a little bit of a break, doing some admin stuff, catching up with our stuff here at Public Health. But yeah, with that, thank you for this platform and this opportunity to share this
Also,
important public health
Silly,
information and working with the different island leaders
yes.
within our Community Navigator program.
Thank you so much, Silly. Also, for those of you that are watching it live on Facebook, it's also on Facebook Live and YouTube at the same time. So it's running on Facebook, Voice of South Pacific, same as YouTube, Voice of South Pacific. And also there's an invitation, like if you wanted to join us on Saturday evening, we do have another little group, at the Four Points Hotel at the restaurant downstairs. If you want to join us, at 6 p.m. this coming Saturday, December 17th, feel free to join us. We'd love to have you as a guest. Just come and enjoy, have fun. This is the time of celebration, all the hard work and the great work that you have done. Enjoy yourself. And we look forward, if you have some time, join us on Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Four Points Hotel. Koia oku also oku te aipe mo whakaafe me he kalapu fofoanga koia community mo fofoanga koia siato aya i he lua. They're having a Christmas party tomorrow evening. They're also like inviting, please join. They said lots of food, lots of pigs, lots of everything, all the food that you want. So you can stop by and have a plate and just say hello and Merry Christmas. It's gonna be at the same time in the evening, Friday evening. It's the address will be right across. You can Google SeaTech Community Center. It's right across from it, on 136. 136, that is where the Kalapu Fofoanga, and they have a lot of the barbecue pig. If you want a crispy pig skin, you can stop by, and also palusami and other islanders food. Enjoy yourself. That is from the Fofoanga celebration of the holiday time tomorrow evening. Also, they have the Seattle Barbarians rugby. They are going to have
It's like a beauty bag.
Yes, feedback.
a raffle ticket, tomorrow it's only $5 for a round trip ticket. Either round trip ticket to Samoa, round trip ticket to Fiji, or round trip ticket to Tonga, whatever your choice. It's only $5. You can go online. It's Seattle Barbarians, rugby raffle ticket. Only $5. It's gonna be at the Four Points Hotel at the same time in the evening at the ballroom. And the other private group, it's downstairs, but it's gonna be fun. It's all free for everybody. Come and join. 6 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday night, Saturday evening, December the 17th.
Thanks all.
enjoying all this time here. And look at, tell us your name again. Mohammed. Look at Mohammed. Only eat mushroom and veggie.
Veggie choices.
And
This is
flowers.
it. Thank you. It's really a great time here. So.
This is my colleague representing our Voice of South Pacific, Pastor Luma. And
I'm eating
we love
cow. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Tell us the name.
Yahweh, my name is Cece. I'm from the Marshall Islands.
Hi,
And I'm
Sissy.
collaborating with these
I
guys.
love Sissy. Marshall is there?
Yes.
Hello, dear.
Hello, my name is Emma Maceda, and I represent the Latino community, and I love being with my team here tonight.
Oh, wonderful.
How many minutes?
Okay, I am Sylvia Fatima Aho from the islands of Tonga and producer of the voice song. Wow.
Yeah, so we meet, but yeah, I know, not physically.
What's your name again?
Lena,
Lena from Iraq.
Lena from Afghan community, from Afghanistan.
Community.
Yes.
Wonderful. So nice to meet you. And I love your,
Same here.
I love your food. Look at this. I got pati tama me tagon pe lumay. Kay pe la museum pe. Palata. Hi, this is our radio engineer.
Hello. I'm Neta Tatalava, work for King County.
Yes. And also, which one?
And also Voice of South Pacific / Pacific Islands broadcast.
Wonderful. Love you.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas and have a happy new year, you guys.
Thank you, Neta. This is our project manager from the King County, Tasili Kalepo.
Oh my God, what am I gonna eat?
Silly, how long have you been doing this?
Hey, we need platters.
For like 2 years now, actually, public health, but a longer time before then. Go ahead, Gina.
Oh, okay, 2 years. Thank you so much, Silly. Hi. Tell us your name. Your name?
Oh, Gina.
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 What's your native country?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna go there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. It's so nice. Yeah.
Finally see it.
Yeah, wonderful food.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh God, that one. Hi everyone, Mika Navarro here with King County Public Health, Nandahan Community Outreach, and Hope Link. Nice to be here this evening. I want to do a shout out to all our PI families out there, and it's an honor to be here with the wonderful families here this evening.
Okay. These are the folks, that always come over like on every first day, representing, different diverse, from different languages, like Marshallese, Fijian, Tongan, Samoan, and other, like Micronesia, Polynesian, and Melanesia. It's so nice, like to see all this yummy food here.
Really helpful.
We have all the pad thai there, and look at all the steak, yummy steak, chicken curry, yes, a lot of lettuce. Some of it, there's a lot of leaves out here. Steak, yummy food. Oh, but I love it, seeing all the food.
It's in that cooler. Hey, drink through that
and
cooler.
seeing those barbecue mushrooms. That is excellent, to see that.
I said,
Building the,
bring food or bring
hello, my friend.
Hi.
Out on the lake.
Tell us the name.
Oh, hi, my name is Lupe Talamuni Anitema, and I'm one of the navigators here, joining up, collaborating with Miss Sylvia Aho. And it's a pleasure seeing everybody for the great work. 2 years for the navigator from King County. Woohoo! And supervised by Mr. Silly and also Miss Gina.
Oh, wow.
Nice to see you. Thank you, Miss Sylvia.
This is the supervisor right here, representing our PI collaboration. Yes, thank you so much. Hello, tell us your name.
I'm Daniela. I am a navigator for the Pacific Island Health Board, and I rep the Fijian community here at
Fijian?
Yes.
Oh,
Bula,
Bula.
Bula.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daniela. What's your last name, Daniela?
Tokailangi.
Tokelani, yes? Which part of Fiji are you coming from?
My province is from Teilevu. I'm from
Viti level?
Teilevu. Teilevu is the name of the province. Yeah, but it's on Viti level.
Oh,
Yeah. So, well, happy holidays, everyone.
happy holidays.
Put it back on there. Sungo, where'd you put your
Very
thing?
nice.
No, I'm gonna have it.
Except this one here, that's best comes
Well, I
at
have to
last.
go play, so.
Hey, I put my piece already.
Oh, you already did
Yes.
Okay, maybe this one here. Hello, dear. This is the one of the beautiful girl here. Young girl, tell us your name.
Yes, hello, happy holiday to everyone, everywhere. My name is Theme Deng. I am one of the Vietnamese community liaison. It's my privilege to work here with all my colleagues. We are multiple languages speaking in this group, and very nice to see all of you here today. And thank you for the work that each of individual that contribute to our own community. And please don't hesitate to contact us because we are here for you. Happy holiday to all.
What a
Thank
wonderful
you.
message.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Never give up, please contact us. Eh? I think I got one. We have the yummy food.
Hello everybody, my name is Pamela, I'm from Peru. I'm happy, yes. I speak Spanish and English and a little bit of French. So happy holidays everybody.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Oh my gosh, we have the most diversified,
Yes.
diverse culture. Yeah, the minorities. Yeah. Oh, people of colors. Oh, this is wonderful. And I love this. Sorry. I love seeing our food too. So everybody were,
About to close our program as we come to the conclusion. We want to thank everybody that are with us today, especially our diverse culture from different countries that we were joining last night to celebrate, the hard work that they've been doing all year long to help our community abroad. Not only the Pacific Islanders, Asian, Latino, Spanish, and also the Mid East, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Koya tawa men ke fa osinga koya o fa mafalalia mo fa malo te tau ka fa na tukat pengai ata mo update information na tukat te project manager tau sili kalepo pe ko ni tawa o mai ki he ngata nga ko ipol kala mai ahon ni tau tok ka te wiki ka hau fa malo hin ki ngo ensinia io taki foko neta tua ta pe lava malo e ngawe la ko ia I he lava ilele yo ta wa fe wa thank you neta. Also, we have a new recruiter, join us, learning, how to continue helping and assisting, our Voice of South Pacific broadcast, Ti Piu Tau. Best regards, to him as we continue on. And also, Alfa Tuka Koisela, more Tulaki, all the way to Australia. He's doing fine, and we're glad that he's able to, to help out with our radio broadcast. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your holiday and also the spirit of Christmas. Let us remember the birth of Christ. Good evening, everybody, and have a great weekend.